In the last session, we discussed about technical questions and general questions, right? Yeah. In first demo, we discussed about DevOps introduction. So on both the introductions, so yesterday's session, before that session, anyone having any questions? Anyone newly joined today? Anyone newly joined today? Can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat so that we provide you previous recordings and documents, course contents. The people who are joined today, can you share your WhatsApp number, email address in the chat? Fine. So my mobile number is 96422 You can take down this number, everyone. So if you have any questions after this session, if you want to talk to me, you can reach out. Fine. Yeah. Today we are going to discuss about the cloud introduction. So you can discuss about introduction to cloud. Okay. Yeah. Still people are joining. Okay. Let's get started. So today's agenda here is what is cloud computing, benefits of cloud computing, types of cloud computing, types of cloud services, what is cost saving, why the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure, right? So these are all we are going to discuss today. Yeah. So what is cloud computing? Anyone, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing and data. What is cloud computing? This is the definition which I collected from Google. So it is a on-demand availability of computer system, resources, storage and computing power without direct active management by the user. It is a on-demand availability of computer system. What is on-demand, anyone? Anyone having idea? What is on-demand? Real time guys. What is on-demand? Instantly, right? Yeah. So instantly, immediately, whenever we require any servers, we can create the infrastructure. Right. So on demand is nothing but so whenever we require any servers, we can create within a minute, which is nothing but on demand, right? So it is a on demand availability of computer system, resources, storage, and computing power. So without direct active management by the user, right? Yeah. So what does it mean? What does it mean? For example, let us assume that there is no cloud concept. There is no cloud. So all our infrastructure is hosted in our local server room, local data center. So our servers, switches, network, storages, everything configured in our local server room. So when we have local server room, local device, local resources, will take full control of them, right? So for example, so every organization will have their local server room, local data center. So when we have a local server room, we can take the server's full control. Whenever you want to start server, you can start. Whenever you want to upgrade server, you can upgrade server. Whenever you want to modify, you can modify, right? So that was the old fashion. That was the case few years ago. So however, with the introduction of cloud, everything has been changed now. So our infrastructure is no longer sitting inside of our local data center. So rather it is being offered by a cloud provider like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, right? So as a customer, as a user, what we are doing, we are using the resources. For that usage, we are paying the bills. It's kind of renting, right? So for example, one project team requires servers. So as a DevOps engineer, as a cloud engineer, what we will do, we can log into AWS console, we can create servers within a minute, right? But when you want to create physical, when you want to prepare physical server, that takes more time, right? We need to place the order with vendor. We need to procure, yeah, we need to procure the server. So we need to configure the server. We need to install operating system, applications. So everything we need to configure. Finally, the server will be moved to production. that takes more time, physical server. But cloud servers are on-demand servers. Immediately, instantly, we can create servers. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. What is cloud computing? You understand, right, everyone? What is cloud computing? You understand, right, everyone? It is a on-demand availability of computer system. So instantly, immediately, we can create resources, not only server, storage, network, and monitoring, load balancers, databases, everything we can create within 1 minute in cloud. Okay. Yeah, this is Google Drive. It is a Google Drive. So where the drive is available? Where this drive is available? In Gmail, right? Yeah. When you want to upload any files, when you want to download any files, we can go to Google Drive and we can upload files. Yeah. So when we upload the files into Google Drive, so where the file will be saved? Where those files will be saved? Yeah. Backend, there will be a server. So in that server, the files will be saved, right? So actually, it is not a server; it is a data center. It is a data center, right? So when you upload any data into Google Drive, the data will be uploaded into Google data center, right? So yeah, we are talking about data center, right? So what is data center? Let's try to understand. What is data center, anyone? What is data center? Data center is a, we can say, server room where we host all the servers, right? Yeah, people will call it as hub room or network room, right? So different names. Actually, it is a server room. In the server room, we host servers, network, storages, load balancers, backup devices, right? And also routers and also firewalls, etc. Right? So all these devices hosted in the data center. So who will maintain these devices? Who will maintain these devices? Who will take care of these devices? Respective engineers, respective data center engineers will take care of the servers. Right? Now let us try to understand cloud advantages. Now let's try to understand cloud advantages. Okay. For example, there is a small project which is a Java project. I want to start one project. I want to start one project. Okay. Yeah. So it is a startup company. In that first project, I'm trying to get from client, right? So we started one startup company. So in the startup company, so I'm trying to get one real project from US client, right? So before getting the project, yeah. So this is startup company. It is startup company. Yeah. So first project. So these are I'm talking about physical server setup. So I'm talking about physical server setup, not cloud setup. So before going to cloud advantages, first we'll try to understand physical server setup. Okay. So this is the project which is startup company. It is a startup company. Physical server setup I prepared here. Okay. Yeah. So before getting real project from client, we need to prepare one POC. So when any project want to get real project from client, they prepare one POC. What is POC, anyone? What is POC, anyone? It is a proof of concept. What is proof of concept, anyone? It is some proof. For example, so whenever we want to buy any laptop or mobile, what we will check? We'll check some proof, right? So reviews. So the people who are using that laptop or mobile, we can check, right? So the same way, client when they want to give any project, they check the proof, they check the sample project, right? So for this POC, client gave 45 days timeline. So the for this POC, client gave 45 days timeline. Yeah. So this POC client gave 45 days timeline. So within this 45 days timeline, so we need to complete this POC. So for this POC, client asks you to take two development servers, two QA servers, and two production servers. So why we require three types of servers here? We can use only development or QA or production, right? So why we require three types of servers here? What are the importance here? So developer develop the code in their development servers. Once development is completed, testing should be happened in the QA servers. Once testing is completed, that should be deployed onto production servers, right? So that is where different setup servers are required here, right? Yeah. So here, first 30 days, we have 45 days timeline, right, to complete this POC. So first 30 days, developer develop the code in development servers. Okay. So after that, testers will test the code on QA servers from 31 days to 40 days. So 10 days testing will be happened, right? So after that, the code will be deployed onto production from 41 days to 45 days. The application will be deployed onto production. So this is the process actually every development team follow. So they prepare one POC, they showcase to client. If the client is approved, they give the real project, right? Yeah. So for this POC, to prepare this POC, very first thing we before getting the servers, before buying the servers, we required licenses, right? Before purchase the servers, we require licenses first. Okay. So operating system license, application license, every license we need to procure. In real-time projects, always we use the licensing versions only, right? So in our laptop or desktops, normally we use the crack versions, but real-time projects always use the licenses, right? So what the license period would be minimum? Minimum license, for example, I want to buy Windows license. What is the minimum period would be? Minimum 1 year, right? So, but here the POC time is POC timeline is 45 days. For 45 days, they don't provide any license. For 3 months also, 6 months also, we don't get any licensing, right? So if you want to buy license, minimum 1 year we need to buy license, right? Yeah. After that, to set up the servers, we required one admin, right? Admin required. We need to recruit one admin, and also we required one server room required to configure the servers. We required a racks required to configure the servers. We required AC to run the servers. Without AC, servers will not run. Servers will have high computing power, right? So without AC, servers will not run. Servers will hang up, right? So when you go to data center, when you enter into data center, so minus degree temperatures will be minus degrees temperature, right? So in our local data center, when I enter into data center, I take my jerkin, my jacket, right? So chilled -4 degrees, -3 degrees, like that temperature would be. In that temperature, servers will run, right? So desktops and laptops they can run without AC, but servers without AC, servers will not run. Okay, because servers are having high computing power, right? And also here we required network, we required server room security, etc. These are all required, right? To configure servers to develop the POC, to work on POC, right? So once we prepare the POC, after that we showcase to client, right? If the client is approved, we'll get the real project. If the client is rejected, what will happen? So client give the POC to prepare that. Okay, client is satisfied, they give real project. Otherwise, what will happen? If they reject, This is waste of money, right? Because this is first project, startup company first project. If it is a already established company, what they will do? This servers they move to other project, but there is no other project. Startup company first project. These are physical servers. Yeah, if the client is rejected, this POCs, this resource will be wasted, right? Waste of money, right? Yes. So this is a physical setup environment. Now let us try to understand cloud setup environment. What are the differences here? This is the physical servers, right? Now we'll talk about cloud servers. What are the advantages here? Cloud advantages. Okay. Yeah. Now, yeah. So here, same Java project here, Java project. So it is a startup company, startup. Okay. So this is a cloud server setup. Cloud server setup. So cloud server setup, how can we perform? So what are the difference, major difference? Okay, we'll try to understand. Yeah, POC, it's a proof of concept, proof of concept. So 45 days timeline. Yeah. So in cloud, whenever you want to have any servers, that will be available immediately within 1 minute. But physical servers, when you want to configure physical servers, at least 10 days before we need to procure the servers. We need to place the order with vendor. They deliver the servers. After that, that service we can move to data center. We can connect power network. We can install operating system, either Linux or Windows, right? So on top of that, we can install Java, required softwares. After we can install patches, plugins, everything. Finally, we can move to production. That takes more time. But here in cloud side, we don't need to worry about that. Whenever we require any servers, that should be available immediately. Within 1 minute, we can create n number of servers, right? Yeah. So here in cloud servers, cloud setup, I create two servers first. I create two servers first for development. Development servers, I can create two servers. Because within 1 minute we can create, right? So no need to create all the 6 servers at a time, right? So whenever you require any server, we can create within 1 minute, right? So yeah, on the servers, developers, they're working, they're developing the code for first 30 days. They're developing the code. So once development is completed, again what I will do, I can create two more servers for QA servers, quality assurance testing, right? From 31 days to 40 days, testing will be happen. Testers will work on the testing servers. Once testing is completed, I can create two more servers for production, prod, right? So from here, 41 days to 45 days, deployment will be happen. Production deployment will be happen, right? Yeah. So these are the on-demand servers. Instantly, immediately we can create, right? And in cloud servers, we don't need to worry about licensing part. We don't require license. We don't require any licenses. OS license, operating and application license, we don't need to worry about. We'll take care of that. AWS will take care. Azure will take care. Google will take care, right? Yeah. So no admin required here. No admin required. So as a DevOps engineer, as a cloud engineer, we can create the servers, right? And no server room required for us, right? AWS will maintain the server room, right? And no central AC, no AC required to maintain the servers. AWS will maintain, right? No network, AWS will maintain. No server room security. So these are all will maintained by AWS only, cloud vendor only. We don't need to worry about. So as a customer, as a user, we can log into the AWS console, we can create the servers. So backend licensing, admin cost, server room cost, everything will be maintained by AWS, right? So whatever service we are using, for that usage we have to pay the bills. That's it. We don't need to worry about any licensing part and other, right? Yeah. So fine. So this is a cloud setup. Yeah. If the POC is approved by client, we'll get the real project. Same process. Okay. So this cloud setup POC approved by client, we get the real project. So if the client is not approved, rejected, what will happen? This is also waste of money, right? Yeah. This is also waste of money. But here, what will happen? For example, so if the cloud setup this POC rejected by client, what will happen here? For example, $100 will be wasted. For example, I'm saying. Whereas physical environment, here $500 will be wasted because these are the physical servers. We need to procure all the licensing and server rooms. We need to configure, admin required, right? So this is more costing. Physical setup. This is less costing, right? Yeah. If the client is approved, it is fine. If the client is rejected, yeah, we need to spend more money, right? That is why whoever starting startup companies, they're directly moving to cloud. They are not procuring any physical servers, right? So client always check for the cost saving, right? So that is why every project team they're migrating their applications to cloud to reduce the costing, to reduce the time, right? So here cost saving, time saving. You understand, right? When we use the cloud setup, what will happen? Cost will be reduced, right? Time also will be reduced. Clear, right, everyone? Online guys, is it clear to you? What is cloud? What are the advantages of cloud? You understand, right, everyone? Is there any performance impact between physical and cloud? So cloud servers are more efficient servers, more faster compared with physical, right? Right. So clear, right, everyone? Any questions here before moving to next slide? Any questions here, anyone? Right. See here. So when we upload any data into Google Drive, the data will be uploaded into directly Google Data Center, right? See here. So what are the benefits of Amazon Cloud or Azure Cloud or GCP Cloud, right? So cost effectiveness, cost effective, less costing, right? Cost, yeah. So easy to use, right? And automation, high performance, largest cloud infrastructure. These are all advantages. Fine. So very less costing. So we can quickly use the resources. We can automate the activities and very high performance, largest cloud infrastructure. So if you want to create 1,000 servers within a minute, you can create, right? So these are the benefits. Next one, cloud computing at a glance. 5 essential characteristics are there. 3 service models are there. 4 deployment models are there. What are those? Let us try to understand one by one. So 5 essential characteristics. What are those? See here. First one is on demand. What is on demand? Anyone? Instantly, immediately. So whenever we require any resources, we can create within a minute, right? So which is nothing but on demand. Next one, broad network access. What is this? So whatever resources we are using in cloud, we can connect from anywhere, from our home, from the office, right? From anywhere we can connect, right? Which is nothing but broad network access. So resource pooling. What is resource pooling? What is resource pooling? So whatever resources we are using in cloud, those we can pull it up and we can reuse a number of times. So whatever resources we are using in cloud, those resources we can use, we can reuse a number of times. For example, we create servers, we stop the servers, we can reuse, we can start server, we can reuse, we can create network, we can reuse a number of times. Okay. Yeah. Next one, rapid elasticity. What is this? For example, I'm working on database server. Middle of the activity, I'm getting some performance issue. So on the fly, I can increase the RAM, I can increase the CPU, I can increase the storage. which is nothing but rapid elasticity. So whereas physical servers we cannot increase, right? For example, in your laptop you are using some application, right? So yeah, before mid of the activity, you are doing some activity. Mid of the activity, your laptop getting performance issue. Can you increase the RAM immediately in your laptop? Is it possible? In my laptop, I'm doing some activity. I have RAM 8 GB RAM. Middle of the activity, I'm getting some performance issue. Can I increase the RAM immediately? First, we need to shut down. We need to open the cabinet. We need to add the one more RAM module. After that, we can start the laptop. That takes some time. But cloud side, so whenever you want to increase on the fly without any downtime, we can increase the RAM. We can increase the CPU. We can increase the storage without any downtime. What is downtime, anyone? What is downtime, anyone? Maintenance time. Maintenance time, right? So on the fly, we can increase the RAM, we can increase the CPU, we can increase the RAM, we can increase the storage, whatever you require, right? So which is nothing but rapid elasticity, right? So measured service, what is measured service? So whatever servers, whatever storages, whatever network we are using, those are measured. For example, I am using servers from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For that 9 hours only, I have to pay the bills, right? For example, I'm using network for 1 hour only. For that 1 hour only, we have to pay the bills, which is nothing but measured service. How many hours we are using, for that usage, we have to pay the bills, which is nothing but measured service, right? Clear, right, everyone? Any questions in this slide? Anyone having any questions in this slide? Is it clear to you? Clear, right, everyone? So on-demand, broad network access, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, and measured service. Okay. Next one is three service models are available. Three service models. In AWS, we have three service models: IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. What is IaaS? What is infrastructure as a service? So we create infrastructure. On top of that, we install Kubernetes. What is infrastructure? Anyone? What is infrastructure? What is infrastructure? Anyone? It is a server, it is a storage, it is a network, right? So we create server. On top of that, we deploy Kubernetes, or we deploy Jenkins, or we deploy Docker, which is nothing but infrastructure as a service, right? So platform as a service, what is platform as a service? So the platform already available in the AWS. For example, I required Kubernetes. I can open AWS console. I can open EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service. I can use them. Okay. So which is platform as service? Platform already available. Okay. Next one is software as a service, SaaS. What is SaaS? So it is mainly for reusability. Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon shopping site. This is mainly for reusability. So these are the three service models are available, right? So infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Every cloud platform is having these three services. Okay. Clear, right, everyone? Next one, we have one more important concept here, which is deployment models. Deployment models. So we have four deployment models here: private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, and public cloud. What is private cloud? What is private cloud, anyone? It is a on-premises cloud, local server room, right? Next one, public cloud. What is public cloud? AWS cloud is public cloud. Azure cloud, Google cloud. These are all public clouds. Yeah. Next one is the hybrid cloud, which is very, very important. What is hybrid cloud, anyone? Currently, people are working as a hybrid model. Hybrid model, right? 3 days office, 4 days. Yeah. 3 days office, 2 days work from home. Hybrid model, right? Same way here also. Hybrid cloud. What is hybrid cloud? Combination of private and public cloud. You understand it, right? So why we require a hybrid cloud here? So currently, most of the organizations they are using hybrid cloud. So let us take one example: HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, they are using hybrid cloud. They are hosting their websites, net banking sites, credit card sites in public cloud. They are hosting their databases in private cloud, right? So even public cloud also very secure, but still people are not believing cloud. Cloud is 100% security. Since long, I'm working on cloud platform. Since 2012, I haven't seen any single security concern. Data loss, data missing, nothing. Okay. So AWS is having very good security. So AWS is providing high availability, high security. If they are unable to provide the security, what will happen? AWS is providing not only AWS, Azure, Google Cloud also. So every cloud platform they're trying to provide a very good security. If they are unable to provide the security, eventually customers will switch to other platform, or else they move back to physical. That is why. So every cloud platform they're trying to give very good security and very good availability. What is availability? Security means application security. Availability. What is availability? So we are accessing Flipkart, Amazon shopping site, right? 24/7 you can access, even midnight also, even early morning also, right? So they hosted in cloud platform. That application hosted in the cloud, right? So 24/7 that will be available anytime. So that is high availability. High availability. AWS is providing very good availability, right? Yeah. Next one, community cloud. What is community cloud? It is a government cloud, defense cloud. This is very high security cloud, right? So these are the four important deployment models are available: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. Clear, right, everyone? Any questions up to here, anyone? I give you unmute option. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Then we'll jump into next slide. Someone asking some question. So public cloud, we have AWS, GCP, Azure. Yes. How do we compress create private cloud? Yeah, on premises, local server room. For example, VMware, hypervisor, Citrix. These are all public. These are all private clouds. Okay. Any questions, anyone so far? Before moving to next cloud, next slide. Anyone? Right. See here, is Mr. Jeff Bezos who invented AWS Cloud Platform. In 2002, AWS was born. Amazon Web Services was born in 2002. So initially they started selling books. They started business, e-commerce business. Okay. Slowly, they started the development. Right. So yeah, initially they prepared cloud for their infrastructure. Slowly they started giving services to other companies, different companies. Okay, so currently is the leader in the market, is in first place. So if you search in Google, world richest man is in second place currently. Okay, so Mr. Jeff Bezos, who invented AWS platform. So AWS is in first place. It is the market leader. AWS is the market leader. So it is occupied, AWS occupied 33% of the market share. Clear, right, everyone? These are the topmost clouds: AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. In our course, we have multi-cloud. These are the topmost clouds. We are going to work on three clouds. If you are good in AWS, you can easily handle Azure also, right? And Google Cloud also. So all the platforms are same functionality. So terminology would be little different. Okay. So see here, these are the quadrants. In the last quadrant, so AWS is in first place, Azure is in second place, Google is in third place. These are the small players. Yeah, Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud, DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku. Nearly 26 clouds are there in the market. But AWS, Azure, GCP, these three are topmost clouds. So currently, Google is investing more on Google Cloud. They are trying to come to second place. Google is trying to come to second place. Maybe after 1 year, after 2 years, definitely Google will come to second place. Okay. So these are the quadrants. See here. So cloud computing providers. These are the providers available in the market. So we have 26 more providers are available. So these are the topmost clouds. AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. That is why we are going to learn multi-cloud, right? So every organization they are using at least two clouds. In our project we are using four clouds. Okay. So why we require multi-cloud here? Why they are using multi-cloud? As per the yeah quality costing, quality customers, yeah, as per the requirement, right? So for example, America's region, North America's customers, they use always AWS because bit costlier, high performance, right? And Middle East customers and Europe customers, they use the Azure. Even Middle East and Europe customers also they use the AWS, right? So as per the client requirement, we need to provide the platform, right? So currently, most of the organizations, at least they are using two clouds. If you learn three clouds, you can easily crack your interview, any interview. You can fit with any project. That is why we designed it as multi-cloud with DevOps. Okay. Along with the cloud, we require DevOps tools also, right? So compare with the DevOps, cloud is having only. For example, if you learn only AWS, so you will have less opportunities. Only Azure, you will have less opportunities. Only Google Cloud, less opportunities. But along with that cloud platform, if you learn DevOps, you will have many openings, so many openings. If you search in Naukri, LinkedIn, you can see DevOps openings, right? See here. So cloud market share. See here. AWS occupied 33% of the market share, right? Azure occupied 18%, Google occupied 9%. So Alibaba Cloud occupied 6%, IBM occupied 5%. Yeah, so this is Salesforce 3%, TechNet 2%, right? And Oracle 2%. So other clouds, 26 more clouds are there. They occupied 22%. Clear, right, everyone? This is the cloud market growth. So coming 15 to 20 years, the market would be like this only. Cloud and DevOps market would be like this only. So year on year, it is increasing, it is growing. Since 2012, I'm seeing. Since 2012, I'm seeing the market is growing like this only. Every year, jobs are increasing, customers are increasing, projects are increasing, right? So coming 15 to 20 years, cloud and DevOps market would be like this only. So here we are seeing up to 2030, but coming 15 to 20 years, the market would be like this one. So everywhere automation currently, right? Everywhere, every project team they are using automation. Every project team they are using cloud. That is why. So minimum guarantee 15 to 20 years, right? So this is the right time to grab. The people who are working as a developer, they are switching their current role to DevOps role and a cloud role. The people who are working as a tester, they are moving to cloud and DevOps role. The people who are working as a admin, they are moving to cloud and DevOps role. Freshers, non-IT guys, also they are moving to cloud and DevOps, right? Clear, right, everyone? Any questions up to here, anyone? So these are the this is the introduction of cloud. Yeah. So once we start working on cloud, we'll go deep dive. Every platform will go deep dive. Okay. Now I'll show you. We are going to work on three platforms, right? Cloud platforms. Yeah. Up to here, any questions, anyone? Before going through real console. Any questions up to here, anyone? Anyone having any questions? Any basic level question also you can ask. Right. Yeah. See here, this is my, yeah, this is my console. So if you want to connect AWS cloud, aws.amazon.com is the URL. So how to create account in AWS? How can we connect AWS account? How can we create the resources? I explain in the session, live session, right? So once we start working on AWS, definitely I'll show you step by step all the steps. Okay. So this is my cloud platform. I just want to sign in and show you. This is the cloud AWS platform. Okay. So in this platform, we can create the resources and we can work on the resources, right? So here, these are the data centers across the globe. US East North Virginia, US East Ohio, US East, US West North California, US West Oregon. These are the Americas regions. Okay, so these are the Asia Pacific data centers: Mumbai, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. These are all Asia Pacific data centers. Okay, so these are all Europe data centers. See here, Europe, Frankfurt, yeah, Frankfurt, Ireland, London, Paris. So central, Canada Central data center. So across the globe, so many data centers are there. AWS is having huge data centers. What is data center anyway? We discussed already. What is data center? Data center is a server room where we host all the servers, right? Yeah. So across the globe, AWS is having very huge data center footprints, right? So we can create the servers in the data center. We can connect through console, right? So those are cloud servers. Fine. As for, yeah, as a cloud engineer, what is our role? What is our role and responsibility in real-time projects? As a cloud engineer, what we will do in real-time projects? We create infrastructure, we maintain the infrastructure, right? Yeah. So as per the project team requirement, we need to provide the resources in the cloud platform. Fine. Yeah. This is a AWS platform. Now, portal.azure.com is the URL to connect Azure portal, right? This is Microsoft Azure. This is Microsoft Azure platform, right? Yeah. So here, these are the services, different services available. Yeah. This is my login ID. So different services available here. See here. Here we have data centers. I'll show you regions. These are the zones. So regions while working on Azure, I'll show you. So we have same way here also we have regions, different regions. Okay. Yeah. So this is also very core platform, important platform. Azure also very core platform, very important platform. Okay, I'll show you while working on cloud platform, Azure platform. So next one, GCP, console.cloud.google.com is the URL. Console.cloud.google.com is the URL to open GCP console. See here, this is the Google Cloud platform. These are the resources we are going to create. we're going to work on. So compute engine, Kubernetes engine, cloud storage, right? So VPC, these are all resources available. So yeah, working on cloud platform is very simple, very easier. It is very easier, but we need to spend some time and we need to practice. So yeah, working on cloud roles are very easier, very simple, right? Yeah. So every platform will go deep dive. AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and first we'll start with AWS. Okay, Monday onwards, regular sessions will be started. So meeting link will be changed. Okay, yeah. If you are interested, you can make the fee and you can add into WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group already created. 84 batch multi-cloud with DevOps batch. WhatsApp group already created. People already joined into the WhatsApp group. Okay. Once you make the fee, you can share the screenshot to me so that I'll add into WhatsApp group. Okay. So even though once you make the fee, you can send the screenshot to institute member also. You will be added into WhatsApp group. In the WhatsApp group, we'll share all the information. Okay. So every batch is having one WhatsApp group. I'll show you one more time. I already shown you. So every batch is having WhatsApp group, right? So this is a 83 batch, 7 a.m. batch. Our batch number is our batch number. What is the number here? 84, right? So our batch number is 84. So 84 already created here. Yeah, multi-cloud. See here, 9M batch already created here. Okay. So every batch minimum 35 members to 40 members minimum, right? So our batch, our group is already created 9M group. So this is a 84 batch. Okay. Your number we need to give here. So 9M batch, 84 batch. Okay. Fine. Any questions, anyone so far?
Hey Ram, I have one question. This different region, as you said, for this creating the cloud. So
Mhm.
it's based on the data privacy that the cloud can be accessed, the data server, or any server we can go and connect.
We can go and connect any server. We can go and connect any server. But while working on free tier account, we need to choose free tier servers only. So we create one free tier account for practice, right? In real time
Mm-hmm.
projects, we use the paid versions. So how to create free tier servers? How can we use the free tier servers? I'll explain that. Only free servers we can use in our practice. If you select paid servers, charges will be applied. That is why I'll show you how can we create free servers, how can we use the free servers. I explain that. Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions, anyone? Which certification need to get job DevOps need? Certification is not mandatory. If you're interested, you can write Kubernetes certification, DevOps certification. So in India, it is not mandatory. So in Europe and US, it is mandatory, right? So if you want to write Kubernetes certification, you can write. If you want to write AWS certification, you can write. I'll guide you how to clear the exam, and if you need any support, definitely I provide this support also to clear the exam. Okay. Clear, right, everyone? Any other questions? Fine.
Any plan to add GitOps?
Yeah, in our course, Git and GitHub is available. If you understand GitHub, you can easily understand GitOps and Bitbucket, GitLab also. All are same functionality. GitOps, GitHub, Bitbucket, GitLab. These are all same repository tools. Okay. In our course, we are going to work on GitHub, Git and GitHub.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, we can wind up here. So Monday onwards, regular sessions will be started. So link will be changed, and if you are interested, you can make the fee and you can add into WhatsApp group today itself, today or tomorrow maximum. Okay. Yeah. So Monday onwards, we are going to work on basics. We'll start basics, servers, networks. Yeah. Monday we have SDLC. We have SDLC. So, and we start the basics, servers, networks, right? So after that, we'll start AWS. Fine. Yeah, we can wind up here. If you have any questions, more questions, you can reach out to me. You can ping me, you can call me. We'll discuss. Yeah, if you haven't received account details, institute account details, you can ping me. I provide you account details. Okay. Yeah. So Monday onwards, regular sessions will be started. Fine. Thank you all.